Oh, guys, okay. I was not going to make a video about this because I wasn't too interested. I wasn't looking into it, but it's become a very big, hot topic now. So I'm like, let me just throw in my 2 cents here as a, I would say, beginner investor. I've only been investing for a couple months, but so again, I'm not a financial advisor. These are all my own opinions, thoughts, all that blah, blah, blah. Do whatever you want. Do more research. This is just my opinions and my thoughts on the current situation going on. But let's get into it. GameStop, AMC, Reddit. Yo, what the hell's going on? So first off, let me quickly just make a quick summary of how this all works. So huge hedge funds are actually shorting stocks in huge amounts to GameStop, AMC, and other stocks as well. So basically what that means is that they're betting against that stock and they're expecting it to go down. So let's say that the GameStop is at $39, they expect it to go a lot lower, and when their time comes, they buy the stock at a lower price and they make profit. The issue with shorting is that you can have a huge loss and you can have basically an unlimited amount of loss and damage done to you. So basically that's what happened here. Some investors found that on Reddit and all these discords and stuff, they decided, hey, like if we start buying up a ton of GameStop shares and AMC and others, we can inflate the prices, and when their the hedge funds contracts end, they'll have to buy the price of the much higher priced GameStop now. So basically that's what happened. So instead of the stock going down, it went up. And so now hedge funds are panicking because they're losing literally millions and billions of dollars on these bets. And so it has just become a war of the average investor, average Joe versus these huge companies and corporations. And my thoughts here are in between. They're a little mixed. And in that sense, I mean that I am not invested too much. I tried AMC. I made $5 today, but it was terrible. Like literally everything was crashing. They kept suspending the markets. So I got lucky. I got very lucky. And that is my issue with what's going on right now. These are average people that I see a lot of these people have never even invested in their lives, going out there and investing tons of money that they frankly probably can't lose. And yes, a lot of people made some good money, but a lot of people will lose a lot of money. So this is a very huge gamble. And that's my biggest issue with this, is that people are gambling their money, hoping that GameStop and AMC goes up. But as we see is going on right now, like they're literally suspending the markets. As of like just today, they suspended GameStop and AMC like probably every 2-3 minutes at this point. Prices are going up and down, like after hours and in the early mornings, like prices all dropped really quickly, which is just manipulations. We see the SEC is helping huge investors and hedge funds here. We see that Robinhood and TD Ameritrade, I believe, started now as well, aren't allowing you to trade GameStop or AMC anymore. Like you can only sell your shares, but you can't actually buy more. So a lot of these brokerage accounts and stuff are basically not allowing average people to buy shares of these companies. And you start seeing this huge control that the companies and corporations and literally just everyone that has power and the money in the market, they are coming out and supporting the hedge funds and trying to push the average people down. Now, I'm not against this idea. I think it's a great idea. You know what? I think it's people found a great way to make some money. People did make some money. I'm not against what's going on. You know, I believe in free market. I believe in capitalism. So I believe that, yeah, if you see an opportunity, go for it and manipulate the market if you can. Yes, this is in some shape or form a huge manipulation, but you know what? The hedge funds and all these people, these huge investors have been manipulating the markets all the time. I mean, huge banks can literally sell off a couple million shares and boom, all of a sudden the stock price goes down. Everyone starts panicking. They lower the price even more, and then they buy up all their shares back and make a huge return. And they've been doing that for forever, basically, because they have that power. They're in control of billions and billions of dollars. So for an average person, your goal is to just basically be able to know what they're going to do and be in the same wavelength as them, and just hope that you can buy and sell at the right points to make some money as an average investor. Now, my issue with this specifically is that this is a huge gamble. It's basically like going to a casino and throwing 10K on black in roulette. It's literally you're gambling and you have no strategy of winning besides just hoping that everyone's just going to keep buying and holding and the price could go up instead of really investing. So this is one of the reasons why I'm not investing in this and not playing with this market at all, because I don't like to gamble. I like to think smart. I like to, cash flow, invest in things that I know will produce me either money or great returns. So I average between my two accounts between 10 and 20% a month, which for me is a very good. Obviously I can do a lot better, but as a starter, that's a very good rate of return. Yes, I can make 10x here on GameStop, but is it worth the risk? Do I want to risk that money being frozen up? Because that's the second issue, is if I had full control over this and I knew I can buy and sell whenever, I would go into the market. I would buy GameStop, AMC all day long because I can sell it and set limits. But the issue is that because of this huge demand and everything, they're literally suspending the markets. They are making it really hard to buy and sell shares right now, and so the risk is too high for me to really get into it. And so my thoughts here, my real big opinions are, if you want to go for it, please don't invest all your money. Please don't. If you think about it, like let's say you bought GameStop right now, it's at $300. You want to buy 1,000 shares. So let's say you buy $30,000 of GameStop. If that GameStop price goes down to $150, you just lost $15,000. 15K, just like that. Instantly, you lost. And obviously, if you don't sell it, you don't realize that loss right away. But that's something that can happen to you guys. That's something that I'm worried about, because these are people that are coming in here investing, and they're thinking they can get a get-rich-quick scheme and make a lot of money. But at the end of the day, only a couple experienced people will make a ton of money. The hedge funds, don't worry, they're going to make a ton of money on this too. Don't worry, they're buying up your shares as well. They're selling it. They're making a ton of money. They're not going to go as bankrupt as you think. Now, some are, but those that are really smart are winning in every single area of this game right here. And my worry is that a lot of average Joes and people that are investing the last amount of money they have saved up will, at the end of the day, lose it all. And that's my biggest worry, is that we're going to see a lot of people lose a lot of their life savings because they frankly don't know what they're doing. And that's the biggest risk. I'm really worried about that, because this could end up poorly for a lot of people. Another thing too, just so you guys to sort of keep in mind, if you do make a lot of money, let's say you make 10, 20, 40K, you still got to pay taxes on that. So even if you do make that money, please don't go out there and spend it all, because the IRS will come for you at the end of the year and be like, hey, you owe us, 10, 20K. And you'll be like, I don't have that kind of money. And they'll be like, well, too bad. I don't care. We'll charge you a 10% interest and you'll owe us back taxes. It's not going to be fun. Trust me. It's not. So think about that too. Think about your taxes situation. So if you do make a lot of money in this, please find yourself an accountant, someone, tax expert, and have them explain to you how much you should set aside, or just set aside to be saved maybe half of that. Depending on your income bracket, you won't have to pay half, but it's something to think about, because you could pay extra money, as this will go towards your actually earned income for 2021. And I want you guys at the next year to be like, dude, I owe 20K in taxes, right? It's not gonna feel good. So that definitely keep that in mind, because a lot of people aren't thinking about taxes. But yes, you have to keep in mind your own, set aside your own taxes. They're not gonna do it for you. So overall, I say, look, I'm not gonna tell you to not invest or invest your money in these stocks. Go for it. It's up to you. I personally are not doing it. I tried AMC just in the morning. I literally just bet maybe $25. Bought 2 shares. Like, I am not here to make a ton of money off of AMC. I am here for the long-term gains. And if I can keep producing 15, 20% every single month, at the end of in 20, 30 years, I'll have a lot more money made, a lot safer than trying to gamble and make 10x returns right now, when I could lose all that money instead. So I personally choose the long-term road, but some people like to risk it, and people also like to gamble. So if you're that type of person, maybe throw in a couple $100, $500, $1,000. If maybe, let's say you over the weekend you were going to go to Vegas anyways, or to casino and spend $500 or a grand on a casino, then might as well put it in the stock market right now. See what happens, right? You're gambling the same way, but just be careful, please, everyone. I know it's very tempting to go out there, keep buying, like, yeah, I made a ton of money, but this could end very poorly. Like, you are fighting the big man. You're fighting the people that control the markets, that control money, and if they really want to, they will crush every single one of you. So it's very important to watch what you're doing, how you're doing it, because there's so many plays and things going against you. But at the same time, this is a great opportunity to expose people to the truth. This is what's been going on for many, many years. And now people are starting to realize and see how everything's intertwined and connected. Like, the government is helping these hedge funds. Everyone's helping the hedge funds and screwing over the little guys. So I appreciate that people are stepping up to the plate and trying to, show the world, hey, like, this is what's going on. Like, this is not fair. Robinhood shouldn't be, canceling and not allowing you to buy shares to help the hedge funds and stuff like that. I mean, Robinhood should be there for the small guys, for us, the small investors. And, now they have a class action lawsuit against them. So it's going to be very interesting in the next couple of days, weeks, and months to see how this all operates and works. But this is a great thing because it exposes a lot of people to the truth, something that no one really considered until now or thought about. But there's a lot of things going on in the background, especially when you look at money-wise. When big people and corporations and hedge funds and all these huge people that have a ton of money start losing money, they will do a lot of things to get their money back, and they have a lot of power. So definitely be careful. Go out there, be smart. And I mean, that's all I'm not gonna tell you guys, to do whatever. Like, just please be smart about it. Just because I'm really worried about you. I want to make sure that the little guys don't turn out worse than they were before. I know it's like, if it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. So Warren Buffett has a really good quote. It's where if people are really greedy, you should be fearful. But when people are fearful and the stock market's going down, you should be greedy, right? So do the opposite of what the huge majority of people are doing right now. And that's what my mindset is coming from. It's, okay, everyone is literally buying up GameStop right now and making a lot of money, but at what point does that bubble burst and you drop down to $30 a share again, and people lose literally hundreds, thousands of dollars and end up worse than they were before? And that's one of my biggest concern is just the little guys will most likely be the ones that get the most burnt. Hedge funds, all these, like, they have many ways to make money back and ways to cut costs and stuff like that. Yeah, some of them will fall, but at the same time, a lot of people, small people, might be really impacted. Anyways, so guys, thank you so much for watching. I know it was a little bit longer. It was a little bit of a different video, but leave a comment down below if you have invested in these stocks, if you made money, what your thoughts are on this overall. If you believe that, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me, either way, leave a comment down below. We'll have a discussion. If you guys want to see more of my if you guys want to see more of my portfolio and see what I'm investing in and what I'm doing to get these returns, let me know down below. Maybe I can make a video on that as well. Again, I am not an experienced investor. I've only been investing for 3 or so months, but overall, I've been averaging a very high return and making a decent amount of money for what it is. So I'm definitely not complaining here. Again, I'm in that starting phase, but I do have some techniques, some strategies, and some ways of making sure I protect myself from losing money, because I don't want to lose money, right? Anyways, guys, though, again, leave a comment down below your thoughts on the situation. That being said, have a great rest of your day. Subscribe, join the Mesh family. I love you all. Catch you guys tomorrow for another one of my videos. Peace out.